We just got a crazy new casting announcement for the Fantastic Four First Steps, updates on Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Beyond the Spider-Verse, and more. Let's get into all of this. Starting with the Fantastic Four First Steps, we now know that Paul Walter Hauser will be playing Mole Man in the movie, and this is because of the film's prequel comic, which technically isn't even out until next Wednesday, but people that run comic stores and stuff have gotten their hands on it. They've shared early screenshots of it online, which obviously I'm not going to show in this video because I don't want to take it down, but it does confirm that Paul Walter Hauser will be playing this character. We do know most likely that Mole Man and Giganto are just going to be in like a small montage at the beginning of the film showing like, oh, these are some villains that the Fantastic Four have taken down in the past before. But originally people thought that Red Ghost was going to be in this montage as well, and that John Malkovich was actually going to be playing the character, but now a lot of people are thinking that he's actually been cut from the film because in the latest teaser trailers, his name has been completely removed from the credits. Like I said, this wasn't the very first teaser trailer for the movie, and he hasn't shown up in any of the other ones, so maybe they're trying to be like, oh wait, we should have kept that more of a surprise, and that's the reason they're not listing his name anymore. But I really hope he didn't get completely cut out of the movie. That would kind of be a bummer. Marvel really is wasting no time trying to get some Fantastic Four villains into this universe, because in the first movie already we're gonna have Mole Man, Giganto, maybe Red Ghost still, probably Doctor Doom in the post-credit scene, and Galactus as the main villain. Now unfortunately we do need to shift into some sadder Fantastic Four news, because Julian McMahon, who played Doctor Doom in the Fantastic Four movies back from 2005, has sadly passed away at the age of only 56. And you always just hate to see anybody passing away this young, and I grew up with these Fantastic Four movies. Like, this was my first exposure to these characters and Doctor Doom on the big screen, so I'll always just have a soft spot for these movies and his performance as Doctor Doom. So once again, rest in peace. Now we do have a new update from Vincent D'Onofrio, who obviously plays Kingpin in the Daredevil series, saying that there are plans for a season 3 of the show. Now in case you're unaware, we're going to be getting season 2 of Daredevil Born Again next year, like early 2026, and he says if they allow us to continue, we have a plan. It's up to the fans to watch, to get excited. It's up to us to please them and to get the story right. Daredevil Born Again did not pull in crazy numbers whatsoever. It only pulled in 7.5 million views in its first 5 days on the platform, which obviously is no small number, but compared to other Disney Plus series like even Agatha All Along outperformed it. As of earlier this year, it was also the only Marvel live-action TV show to not make the Nielsen top 10 list of most streamed TV shows in a given week, which is kind of crazy. All new Marvel TV shows normally broke this. Now I'm not sure if Ironheart was on here yet. We don't have those numbers yet. And they kind of came into this having a plan for 18 episodes. That's why we're getting season 2 anyways, but I'm kind of worried that if season 2 doesn't perform better, the show might not continue anymore. There is still hope even if the views don't improve that much, because obviously this being a TVMA show and kind of a season 4 from the Netflix series that ended forever ago, obviously they were kind of expecting the views to kind of be lower than like a brand new series. And this is probably relatively cheap compared to some super CGI and visual effects heavy things, since pretty much everything is done practically besides a few fight scenes. Nicholas Hoult, who if you didn't know, he plays Beast in the prequel X-Men movies. He's also the guy playing Lex Luthor in the new Superman film. He was asked in an interview if there has been any talks about returning as Beast in Avengers Doomsday, and he just said no. Now obviously we do know that Kelsey Grammer's already returning as his version of Beast, who we have already seen in the MCU with the Marvel's post-credit scene, so having 2 Beasts would kind of be a lot. He just went on to say that it'll be fun to watch them incorporate those X-Men characters into the movie. He'll be looking forward to watching it, but obviously he's going to be very busy with DC and being Lex Luthor for a lot of years presumably. The New York Times recently ran a poll asking over 200,000 people to pick their favorite movies of the 21st century, so everything from the year 2000 until now 2025, and Into the Spider-Verse ended up ranking as the second best animated film of the century on that list. And if you're wondering, the one animated movie that readers voted above Into the Spider-Verse was actually Miyazaki's Spirited Away. And a quick update, Beyond the Spider-Verse is now exactly 700 days away from being in theaters, which sounds insane, but don't worry, I have good news about this. This is actually a report from yesterday, so guys, we're only 699 days away from it releasing in theaters. Now we're getting there. The first reviews for Superman have leaked and they're not looking good. Plus we have new updates about Spider-Man Brand New Day, Dune Messiah, and more. So if you want to hear about all of that, click the video above my head right now, and thank you so much for watching.